This is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of June 2020, focusing on your career and work life. I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of May, and I hope you well as well during these pandemics. So let's get started. So the first card for you presenting the present position of your spread towards the beginning of the month, you have the Ace of Spades. So the Ace of Spades here indicates that I think there will be some kind of a good news coming your way with regards to your finances. So this news can be something that you have been waiting for quite some time. So you might be wondering why this thing come out suddenly. So maybe this is something like the answer of your prayer or things like that. But for some of you who are like applying for a new job, this can also be a good news. Like maybe you pass the first round of interviews and maybe you can go ahead and continue for the next stage, and that can be something that you wanted to be having this type of a job that you want. So other than that, this can also be indicative, like if you are working for yourself, if you own your own business, so this can be also some kind of a new start for you. So maybe you just start a new blog, or maybe a new website, or a new channels anywhere. So that can be something you are proud of, and that can be something that you are looking forward. So yeah, it's kind of a good start in some way, but yeah, be careful on, if you have like a changes of a plan. So during the month of June is during the Mercury retrograde cycle, so just be careful on whatever the decision you have. But I do not see it in your favor in this month though, because maybe you have been deciding it early on before the retrograde cycle. So yeah, I think you can continue on this month of June. So let's see what the next card here to clarify. That shows you the bridge card or the influence cards towards the middle of the month. You have the Six of Diamond. So yeah, I do see that this can be somebody you are working with in the past, and suddenly like they are asking you for help, or they're asking you for a helping hand, that you maybe, can you do this for me, or can you do that for me? That can be something you have been waiting for. Let's say if you are an event organizer, let's say you want they need you to organize their stuff, let's say their weddings or their anniversary or things like that. That can be also one of the things that you might be good at. So maybe then you see that you are fit for that. Maybe it's not really happening in this time of the year. Maybe next month, or the month after that, or even like after the pandemics. That can be one of the things that you can do. But maybe just do it online. That can also be the case here too. So yeah, just be prepared for that. I think most likely if you start your own business on the basis of the online system, I think there should be no problem whatsoever. So be prepared for that disruptions. So the next card that you have representing the past position of your spread, you have the Nine of Spades. So yeah, I do see that you have been going through a quite difficult time in the past, maybe because of the changes that has gone recently because of the pandemic. Maybe you have to, you're forced to close your business, or you are closed not to do your things anymore, and you have to stay at home in some way. That can be one of the things that happen during this time. You should have to be mindful on your own thought and be optimistic on whatever you have been doing, and keep on doing, so that you can get a better view on what is in store for you in the future. So the next card that you're representing the things that you learned from the past, you have the Two of Spades. So the Two of Spades here indicates that even though you are being offered several different options, several different job possibly. I think you have gone through everything and then you already made up your decision. So that's the reason why I think the Mercury retrograde is no longer relevant for you, because I do see that you have been getting like a back and forth messages or emails with these companies, with this individual and things like that. So there's no worry about that. If you haven't gone through the whole document, then yeah, just be mindful on that. Don't sign any new agreement during this time. It's better to postpone it. Maybe even like yeah, just don't sign anything new. But if this one has been like a repeating order like several times, then it's okay, because you already know that before those clients that you have, you know. But if this is something like a new company, then yeah, just be aware of that. The next card you're presenting the things that you need to let go of, you have the Six of Spades. So you have double six here. So I think one of the things is that you may have to leave your comfort zone with this card in these positions. So it just looks like that you have been going through a rough time, and you know it's very hard for people to adapt to a new thing these days, but looks like everybody has to do it, and then also including yourself. So you have to take care of that and just yeah, just do it, because nobody knows that what will change may impacting your life could be a better things, you know. like like I think like most of the people in the world currently under lockdowns or even under quarantine, so it's actually a good time actually to start an online business if you have been thinking lately but you haven't started yet. So possibly this is the right time for you. So the next card that you are presenting the things that will happen towards the future, towards the end of the month, you have the Two of Hearts. Yeah, that is good. So you finally be able to sign the new deal by the end of the month. So by the end of the month it is okay, I believe. Yeah, the retrograde cycle has already passed, so you just have to go with whatever you have agreed on, because everything will be okay by the end of the month. So if you have to sign a deal, it's better to postpone it towards the end of the month, so that you can get a whole picture of it and not really regretting it later on. And it's also good for you, you know, to get a better deal. So lastly here, to clarify the whole reading, at the bottom of the deck you have the Three of Hearts. So yeah, wonderful. So if you have been getting some kind of proposal or new endeavor, I think it is a good thing. So it is the best way to just proceed with that, but don't sign any legal documents during this period. Well, it's better to postpone it by the end of the month, which is okay. But I do see that you have been enjoying your time during this summer, and that can be something you have been waiting for some time, and that can be something you wanted to do for quite a long time. So just yeah, just be open and be yeah, just be nicely done, you know, with your life, and yeah, you just have to go with the flow and go ahead and do your things that you wanted to do for a long time. I think that's overall readings here for you. It's quite positive, honestly. So you just have to go with the flow and don't, you know, get in bogged down with those negativity that you have in the past. I think that overall readings here. I hope that this reading is helpful, and if you do like it, just click like, and if you haven't subscribed, click subscribe and push the bell icon so that you get the notification every time I publish a new video. If you want to donate to our channel, you can do so by sending your donation via PayPal to this email, and see you next month. Thank you.